Hello guys, and this welcome to this new session where I will be talking about the numerical Python, and I will be not talking about the Python and what are the print statement, input statement, and what is if-else statement or for loop, while loop. But I will be talking basically on the numerical Python, which is NumPy in known as. So how to import NumPy? So we can import anything in the Python by writing an import statement, import NumPy, and you can import it as anything, but the standard format is import NumPy as NP. So as soon as we write this, we get an we have imported NumPy. Now we can use NumPy as writing NP. So how to use NumPy? First thing is, suppose I create a list. My list is equal to and a random number 1, 2, or 3. So if I print this thing, my list, and run it, we get this output. Now if I am adding it with the NumPy, print np.array and my list, so what we get is, oh sorry, here it comes like this, and like this, and like this. So 1, 2, 3. So can you see the difference? Here comes the comma. So it's a list. It's not an array. But as soon as I convert it into the array, we get the commas are not there. So it's an array now. Now we can use it as an array. So now we have created one array. We can create a matrix also. So matrix is like a combination of array. It can be two-dimensional, three-dimensional, but the combinations of array. So what I mean to say is, just see, if I write my, suppose name, matrix, matrix is equal to, and suppose 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma, and then 4, 5, and 6. And if I run this thing, then it will be like my matrix, my matrix. So you can see it's coming in the list, two-dimensional list, and not an array. But if we do it by the NumPy system, then np.array, you can see the difference, that it will show you like this. So now we are having a two-dimensional array, not a list. So getting my point? If you have any doubt, you can comment as well. But if you know the Python, these are the very basic things. If you are confused over here, so I don't think you can go for the machine learning and all. Now there is a function called, here I will be talking about the function, which are the functions mostly used in the machine learning. So these functions you will have to remember it, and you have to use it every time you are going for the machine learning, because machine learning engineers are not building the functions, they are the coders, they are doing that. Machine learning engineers are just using the function to create in the algorithms. So now the next function is our np dot, oh sorry, here comes np dot arrange. What do you think this function gives us? Any guesses? Suppose this is our function. So any guesses? If yes, then either pause and think, or you can comment it below. So this function gives us the range of between a range. It's not read as a range, which I used to read it, but it's a range. A range is like the range from 100 and the steps of 1 to 110, less than 110, not equal to 110, but equal to 100, from 100 to less than 110. We can even give the steps into this. If we write like -2, so we have given the steps also. Oh, it's not giving anything. Sorry, let's create one more. 1 second. New np dot arrange from suppose 110 to 100, sorry, within steps of -2. So now you can see from 110 we are going to 100, not going to 100, less than 100. So remember, the last portion will always be the less than, and the first portion will be the starting position. So you have to start from that position, but you don't have to go till that position. Now another function which is popular in the